When it comes to ending FGM and child marriage, we won't get anywhere if we don't involve religious leaders and traditional leaders. Like you said, they are the custodians of our tradition. And people listen to them more than they listen to even governments and laws. If we pass laws, but religious leaders tell us something is part of our religion, or traditional leaders say something is part of our tradition, chances are we're going to listen to the religious leaders and traditional leaders before the law itself. So that's why it's very, very important that when we do this work, we involve them. We cannot do this work by ignoring them.
A lot has been done in terms of paper and policies, but we need to get to the heart of the problem, which is at the community level. And I'm grateful that such conversations with traditional leaders are happening, because then they can inform us how do we engage leaders at the community level to assist us to end this practice. This is why it's very important to work with traditional leaders, for them to be able to respect the constitution, to respect the laws, so that we don't have any laws which undermine the basics which are within our constitution. So the role of legislators in influencing legislation or being part of legislation is important.
We cannot develop if we let child marriage, teenage pregnancy and other vices continue. So I have the passion for these young girls. I have a passion for the women to ensure that what is good for others is also good for these people.
We say we are going to end those harmful traditional culture, because they are spoiling, they are not good for our communities, especially early child marriage. It's very harmful because children, girl child go to get married when they are young. They end up in many dangers.
We expect to have consultations across Africa in the different regions, and then support the Africa Union to host a meeting of traditional leaders where they will make a pronouncement to stop, and we're not saying reduce, stop, child marriage and FGM. Following which, we will support whatever strategies they want to employ to ensure that what they have pronounced actually happens in reality. This group is a planning group. So we're moving from here to Malawi for East and Southern Africa. We're going to Nigeria for West and Central Africa. Then we're going to North Africa for the North African states, maybe Tunisia, maybe Egypt, we don't know yet. So by the time we finish these consultations, we would have reached the top echelon of traditional authorities, because they have their own levels. So we're trying to reach the highest of the levels. And when those in that type A, or the highest levels of traditional authorities, make that pronouncement, then it's done. So that's our dream, that traditional authorities come together in unity to say, this practice is not helping us, it is violence against the girl child, and we're going to stop it.